Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Harder, one of TEMPTU's pro artists and educators. So today we're going to share with you 3 different eye techniques that you can pair with the Built to Lash mascara. Starting with an everyday classic look, and then we're going to bump it up to an ombre, and then we're going to finish off the look with an evening smoky eye. And I'm even going to add a touch of glitter just to make things more fun. So in each of our 3 looks today, we're going to be using a combination of these 3 colors. Out of the 6 AirShadow shades, we have Sandstone, Heatherstone, and Graphite. For the everyday classic look, we'll just use Sandstone. Then we're going to add our ombre in with Heatherstone, and we're going to finish off our smoky eye with Graphite. To begin with Sandstone, you're going to pop off the back, make sure you unplug it, and then push your button in on the side and click the pot into place. I always work on speed 1 or 2 when working on eyes, but that's based on your skill preference. So starting our classic look on speed 2, we're going to have Shay close her eyes, and we're going to lift the brow a bit. Starting at the inner corner of your eye, you're going to do a very sheer layer from lash line all the way up to brow. This is going to create just an everyday classic concealer look over the eyes. Nothing too dramatic, but it's certainly going to help open her up. And make sure when you guys are pulling back on the trigger, you're really not using a lot of pressure. This should be a slow, steady stream of shadow coming out of here. You don't want it to get too heavy. And then leave your air on for a few seconds to help let that dry. Using our TEMPTU Built to Lash mascara, now we're going to coat all the lashes using 1 layer. And what's really great is, again, this doesn't clump, it's water resistant. You're going to get no dryness or flakes, making sure that we coat each lash. And as we coat the lashes, this product's going to help lift. Okay, moving on to the brows, you're going to start by brushing all the brow hairs up and outward so that you can find the most natural position for the hair. Then you're going to grab our TEMPTU Brow Shaper and the Airbrush in Light Taupe. I would recommend doing this on speed 1. Just so that you are as precise as you can be. Now when I do this, I always start by spraying onto the stencil first so you can find your product, and then move it up into the hair. Make sure you're not pulling back on the trigger too hard, otherwise you'll end up with too much product coming out on the brow. And there you have it. That's your classic look for every day, soft shadow on a soft brow with 1 layer of mascara. For our second look, we're going to do an ombre. So we're going to keep the Sandstone that we already have on the base of the eye, and we're going to simply add Heatherstone into her crease in the outer third. Again, you're going to begin by removing the cap, unplugging the back, and placing your pod onto the TEMPTU Air. Start at the outer corner of her eye, the lash line, and move slowly in and along her crease. Make sure you don't go up into the brow bone too much, otherwise it'll make the eye look even smaller. To go from the everyday look to our ombre, we're going to use our full high arch brow stencil on speed 1. And this is going to help give us a slightly more defined shape. Remember not to spray too much product, you're just helping fill in the brow, but you don't want this to get too heavy yet. So again, we're going to use our Built to Lash mascara, now adding the second layer. And you guys are going to see that there's no clumping, no flaking. All of the hydrating products and vitamins that are inside keep it nice and moisturized. So now that we're moving from the ombre into our evening smoky eye, we're going to use Heatherstone on speed 2 and take that from the outer third all the way to the inner corner of the eye. Make sure you bring that all the way up to the crease as well. And then you're going to switch over to Graphite, which is our darkest shade of AirShadow. Line that right up with the lash line, again, angled up towards the end of the brow. And you're going to spray lightly at the lash line, working up towards the crease. I recommend you guys start slow with this because you don't want it to get too dark too quickly and have too much product spray out at once. If you want to add some to the lash line on the lower lash, go ahead and spray a little bit out on your hand. Using a soft bullet point brush, you can put a little bit on the tip and rub that right along the lash line. Just lift the lashes, start from the root all the way to the tip. from the inner corner of your eye all the way to the outside. And if you're trying to get a little bit more va-va-voom, third layer should do it. So now we're going to switch over to Airbrush in dark taupe. Spray a good amount of that out on your hand, and we're going to use that to draw in a few extra hairs. If you guys still want a little bit more fun, this is TEMPTU's glitter in pewter, and we're going to just add that to the smoky eye. Start at the inner corner and just dab a little bit along the lid. I hope you guys enjoyed today's demo using TEMPTU's eye makeup line. We gave you 3 different techniques on how to use our AirShadow, Airbrush, and Built to Lash mascara. I'm Kyle, and this is how I TEMPTU.